Hello and welcome to Uncle Matt's Online Academy. In today's lesson, we want to learn what we call antonyms. Antonyms are words that are opposite in meaning to each other. Words that are opposite in meaning to each other, we call them antonyms. We have antonyms in nouns, we have antonyms in pronouns, we have antonyms in verb, we have antonyms in adjective, we have antonyms in adverb. You know these things as the different parts of speech. For now, take for instance, if somebody says man, the opposite that will come to your mind is woman. If somebody says boy, the opposite that will come to your mind is girl. So these are nouns, and we have antonyms in them, like the man, the opposite being woman, boy, the opposite being girl. Then for pronouns, we can have he. If somebody says he, the opposite that will come to your mind is she. He represents the male, while she represents the female. So he and she, they are opposites in meaning to each other. And these are pronouns. So we have antonyms in pronouns. Now for verbs, if someone says going, the opposite that will come to your mind is coming. Going, coming. So we have antonyms also in verb. Going and coming, they are both verbs and they are opposites to each other. Therefore, we have antonyms also in verbs. Now for adjective, we have tall. Tall is an adjective. An adjective is a word that modifies a noun. So we have tall. When somebody says tall, the opposite that will come to your mind is short. Both tall and short are adjectives. Therefore, we have antonyms in adjectives. Then for adverbs, if someone says clearly, if something is not done clearly, then that means that that thing is done doubtfully. So if something is not clearly, then that thing is doubtfully. Clearly and doubtfully are both adverb. Both of them are adverb and they are opposite to each other in meaning. Therefore, we also have antonyms in adverbs. So you can see that we have antonyms in different parts of speech. Many words have words again that are opposites in meaning to them. Now, what are the uses of these antonyms? Why are antonyms important? Why do we study them? We study antonyms to learn new words. When we are studying one word and learning the meaning of it, you get to know another word by trying to learn the opposite of that word. So, antonyms help us to learn new words. We also retain new words better when we also know their opposites. If you know boy and you know girl, it will help you to retain the meanings more than if you know just one part of it. If you know dark and you know that the opposite of dark is light, knowing two of them will help you to retain the information very well, so that when you forget dark and you remember light, you begin to think, okay, what is the opposite of this light? Before you know it, now you remember the opposite. So the antonyms also help us to retain or to learn new words better, or to retain the information about a new word. So each time you learn a new word, try to go and look for the opposite of that new word. Each time you learn a new word, try to look for opposite of that new word. It will help you to retain that new word, to learn it better. Another way we can use antonyms is in making caricature. For instance, when you see someone that is not tall and you don't want to say it that the person is not tall. You want to make caricature, you want to make joke of the person, but you don't want to say that the person is not tall. You can say, he's a very, very, very tall person, but actually the person is short. So, but you want to make joke of the person. Joke, we call it caricature. So you can say that the person is tall. By pointing at the person and saying that the person is tall, somebody looking at it will know that you are making joke of the person, or you are making a caricature of the person, that you are not actually saying the actual height of the person or how the person looks, but you are using caricature. So we use it to make joke. If you want to crack joke, you can use the opposite of something and use it to represent it. So these are few ways that we use antonyms. I hope that this lesson is very clear. Thank you.